What's up, everybody? This is James, and I'm live here today with a bonus episode of SIDE Chats. As with tradition, we are bringing in special guests, random guests, to talk about everything from startups, success, failures, and then we have a really special guest for you guys today. Good friend Samuel Cooper of Ollie Hard Seltzer. Come on in, Samuel. How are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
How's it going?
Good, man.
Cool. So today we're going to talk to Samuel a little bit about Ollie, everything startup, and we're also going to do traditionally a ice bath. So have you done an ice bath before?
I've done one before. And I know that you're the one going into the cold one, not me.
Well, as a bonus today, I will not be going all the way in. I'll be dipping my legs up to my waist. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's go from there.
Fine.
We'll try my best. Maybe we'll do a surprise bonus, and I'll pop all the way in with you.
Great.
Cool. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Do you want to just go straight in, or do you want to get your legs in slowly?
Yeah, let's do it slowly.
Okay.
Let's do it piece by piece.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I'll
I appreciate that. It's early today, so
yeah.
Awesome. All right. It's always nice to get your foot in. Tell me how you feeling, man.
A little achy.
Achy?
Yeah, it's hitting me.
Hopefully you'll get better.
Wow.
Usually the slight pain is the inflammation kind of just alleviate itself. So all right, we'll get through this. We'll be hopefully painless.
With you by my side, I feel like.
Damn, that's so nice. That's so nice. So let's get straight into it. So tell us about yourself, your background, and tell us about Ollie.
So my name's Sam Cooper. I'm American born.
Right.
Approaching 40 now. Feels a little bit weird, but came to Singapore about 7 years ago. Now I live up in Shanghai, beautiful Shanghai, China. Just moved earlier this year, and I'm the founder of Ollie Hard Seltzer. We make the first hard seltzer for Singapore. What a hard seltzer is, if you don't know, a product, it is kind of like a Perrier, with 5% alcohol, a little bit of fruit flavoring.
Oh, nice.
For us, and we make it in a special way where we brew everything. There are two different ways to make it. You can kind of dilute some vodka and make it a very cheap way, but we spend a lot of time on the brewing process. So we brew some really nice yeast, champagne, and by wine yeast. And we had all natural fruit flavorings, no sugar, no artificial sweeteners, no artificial anything, actually. So, yeah, that's my company. We've been up and running for about 2.5 years now. And now Singapore and China, soon to come Malaysia and the Philippines.
Okay. Where can we find it here in Singapore?
Here you can find it on all the major online platforms like Redmart, Lazada, Shopee. And then around town, you can find it at some of the major hotels like Grand Hyatt, Pan Pacific. Some of our friends down here at Tap Out and Beer Factory. Keep an eye peeled if you want to know an update list. You can just go to our website, of course. We try and keep it up to date, but we're expanding and changing.
Got it.
Every week.
Ollie Hard Seltzer, guys. Know where to find it. Cool. So let's get into the first question. So usually success and failure are on the same path as a startup. So you mentioned that you've had Ollie for about 2 years. From your experience, obviously you've seen success, and obviously you come through experiences where you've seen probably other people fail. What would you say is some of the experiences where other people might have failed and where you have some success? How would you say to avoid these failures?
Yeah. You know, the first one that comes to mind in my particular industry of consumer products is spending way too much money on marketing initiatives before you have distribution built out. Before you have stable distribution built out, because it's very easy to spend money on marketing. Everyone will take your money, whether or not they can give results or not give results. You don't really know until it's too late. The money's already gone. But the one thing that you can always rely on is if you have people distributing your product, then those marketing dollars are better spent.
I see.
So you can imagine if I spend $1 million in ads today, but I only serve my drink at one location. It's not very effective. But if I serve it every single bar and every restaurant in Singapore and I spend $1 million, that's great return. That's great return. Just very first principles thinking. I think the next one, and this is my own personal reflection, because obviously every startup has its own curve. I think taking time, making sure that you take time for yourself personally and step away from the business, because it can be so stressful, especially as a single founder. It can be so stressful in the beginning. Some days your highs are very high, your lows are very low, everything's amplified by 10. Taking that time off and that time back to really relax, or whatever that means to you. To me, that means going to play sports, actually. So it's not physically relaxing, but mentally it clears my head, take a few days off, and then come back to whatever problem you're trying to solve. You can't build a company in a day or a year. It takes, every great company has taken 10, 20 years to build. And so keeping that perspective, I think, is really important.
Yeah, it sounds like finding your own safe space, your own comfort zone. And what sports do you play to kind of get away from everything to help you?
I'll play pretty much anything someone invites me to be honest. But
Okay.
I mostly play ultimate frisbee.
Wow.
That's why I played
Okay.
competitively for a long time.
Very
And
nice.
I coach a team up in China.
Wow.
I play football pretty
Okay.
often. Soccer. Sorry, I've
Soccer.
adapted. I've changed my ways as an American. I tried. And I recently started trying to play paddle, which I find pretty fun.
Very cool.
Nice little chill community
Okay.
to hang out with. Beach volleyball.
Mm.
I love the community here.
Okay.
Not so much now that I'm in China, but yeah, pretty much anything.
Yeah, the versatility. You see all these sports he's playing, and you know, it's. I think it's sports is something which resonates with me as well. See the 49ers, which is American football.
Yeah.
But definitely, sports is something that I think I totally agree with you. It helps to decompress, you find your safe space, and to kind of get away from everything. Yeah. Do you want to go in, or?
Yeah, I'll go. You coming in with me?
You know what? Let's do it.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about. I don't even want to. I just want you to.
You just want me to. Yeah. All right. F this. Oh. Whew.
All right.
Are you gonna? You
Nope.
all right?
No.
No.
The nipples.
The
stay out.
nipples. Yeah.
Is this PG-13 or?
So second question. Again, we talked a little bit about money. We talked about having your own time to yourself. So when it comes to you, free time, money, what's your top two pick and why?
Top two?
Yeah.
Oh, easy. It's got to be time and youth.
Okay.
Youth you can't get back, so you don't really have a choice on that one. But, if you could choose, of course, I'd rather stay young.
Sure.
Youngish, at least. You know, I don't think life gets worse as you get older by any means, but you know, the body doesn't react the same way it used to. So, injured more and more every year on the sports topic.
Yeah.
And then, of course, free time. You know, there's no point in earning money if you don't use it for things that you love. Some people love just earning money, and that's what they love. That's what they want to spend their free time doing. I'm not one of those people, really.
Okay.
So I'd rather have free time with friends, family, activities, hobbies, seeing new things. Yeah.
Well, I just have to say I don't think you're old at all. So
Thanks.
still very youthful. I think time is very precious, right? I think time is something that we can never get back, and that's a currency that also we can never have again. So cool, totally agree. I think that's a great insight into that. As with our tradition, we have a question from the previous founder, and the previous founder have left you with this question: if a fictional character that you would pick, which one resonates with you and your brand, and why?
Yeah, thanks for that one. I think the first thing that comes to mind is Huckleberry Finn.
Okay.
Huckleberry Finn, for those that don't know, is, long story short, is this kid that goes on adventures and gets into a lot of random trouble. Sometimes says the wrong thing or does the wrong thing. But he has this adventurous spirit, and he builds a lot of great relationships and friendships along the way. Has a lot of learnings, and yeah, I really admire him. The other one that came to mind was I think, you know, it kills me not to remember this, it's been so long, but it's Matt Coughlin.
Okay.
Do you know the book I'm talking about?
I've heard the book, but I've never read the book.
Okay.
Matt Coughlin. Yep.
Yeah, this is a character out of a book that he's arriving as a young adolescent in New York City.
Yep.
Similar idea.
Yeah.
The name, I can't remember the name now. I looked it up before this.
I think there's a similar book, Catcher in the Rye.
Catcher in the Rye. That's it. Yes.
Definitely a recommended read, but I think most non-Americans have not read it, because I think this is a book that we read back to school. At least that's what I read back.
Yeah,
to school.
me too.
Okay.
So I don't even remember the name of the character, but I remember the spirit of the book.
Yeah. So to wrap things up, and again, also with SIDE Chat tradition, we would love for you to leave a question to the next founder. What would you like to leave for him or her?
Why do you present yourself the way you do?
Okay. So, next founder, why do you present yourself the way you do? Fantastic question. All right. So, how are you feeling now?
The same. Now I'm just gonna cut off.
Numbing up here. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Guys, thank you for tuning in. This is the bonus episode, and we will see you on the next episode of SIDE Chat. Cool. Man, I'm getting out. Cool. All right, man. Appreciate it.